Sam Mendes' new film, Empire of Light, explores a friendship in an old cinema in the 1980s. Let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A romance develops in a beautiful old cinema on the south coast of England in the 1980s. This is directed by Sam Mendes, who has directed some amazing films: Skyfall, 1917, American Beauty, such great films. And this has a really good cast with Olivia Colman, Colin Firth, Michael Ward, Toby Jones. And this is about a new employee played by Michael Ward who starts to work at this old cinema. And there he meets Olivia Colman's character, and them two spark up this romance amongst a setting that we have some struggles for these characters and what they're going through within their lives. They use this cinema as a way to kind of protect themselves and develop this relationship. I love films that are about making movies and are about movies. This isn't a film about making movies. This is a film about the love for movies and how people view a cinema as a safe haven. The cinema itself is beautiful, and I would love to go to a cinema just like this. But each character, but Olivia Colman's character, Hillary, and Michael Ward's character, Stephen, they have something that each one is dealing with. Olivia Colman's character is dealing with mental health, and Michael Ward's character, and he's dealing with racism in the 80s. So each one of them is using that cinema as a place to connect, and as they are working, they have a chance for their relationship to grow. And throughout the film, we have a really nice progression. We see this chemistry for these two characters and the love that they have for each other. Although at times I didn't find it to be truly deep, I did enjoy seeing these characters interact. There was something about it that seemed very calm and relaxing, and their relationship did work. But I don't think that each character, Stephen and Hillary, had a really deep story, because it's there. The mental health and racism are strong points within this film and could have added more layers and more dramatic scenes for these characters, because the potential is there for these really dramatic scenes to bring these characters together. But I don't find it to be that impactful. I don't find it to be that deep, and that in turn makes the relationship not as deep either. We do feel that chemistry, we do feel that they have some sort of connection, but I wanted it to just go a little bit deeper into it. There is at times where the movie does drag. It becomes a little bit boring at times. It's moving at a very slow pace, especially I guess in the beginning of the film, with how the characters are set up and introducing the cinema. There are some moments that really take its time to start developing the story, understanding what is the main focus of the film, which I would say is Stephen and Hillary's relationship and that progression. But in the beginning of the film, it takes its time introducing new parts to it. We have Colin Firth's character, which I didn't think it was possible to absolutely hate Colin Firth, but I hate him in this film. But when we are introducing the other characters as well, Toby Jones gives a pretty decent performance, especially at the end. I feel like a lot of these Oscar bait films have a supporting character at the end of the film, has a really dramatic conversation with the main cast, and that's Toby Jones' character at the end of the film. It looks beautiful. The cinematography in here is absolutely outstanding. It is so beautiful to look at, from the cinema to the way people are watching film, and you can just feel all that emotion as they are working on film or watching a movie in the theater. There is so many beautiful moments like that. And the score too is beautiful. It's implemented in the right moments to make it feel like a movie and give it that really cinematic experience. And the performances are great as well. I can see Olivia Colman snagging a Best Actress nomination for her role. When we learn a lot more of this character and her mental health, that's where the characters that's where the character starts to change and that performance becomes more dramatic, and we see everything that she is struggling with. Michael Ford's great in here as well. He's quiet within the movie, but I like his performance. You can understand that there's a lot of things like in the back of his head, and he wants to get into college. He's exploring this relationship with Olivia Colman's character, and he's dealing with that racism in the 80s. There's a lot that he is thinking about, and we see that for this character. But overall, Empire Light was a pretty good film. It used these characters and what they are struggling with and how people seek out friendships or relationships during a hard time in their lives. And that's exactly what this film did. I think it could have been a little bit deeper and more impactful to the characters and the relationship, and had some quicker moments within the beginning of the film. But overall, I think it was a nice watch. I don't think it's going to be a film that's really going to sweep the Oscars. It's a beautiful looking film, maybe for some cinematography and perhaps the score. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be that groundbreaking. There has been other Sam Mendes films that are better, especially 1917, Skyfall, American Beauty, like I mentioned, Revolutionary Road. Those are films that I think that he has done that are outstanding. But this is a film that's pretty decent for some moments, especially when you look at like the cinema aspect to it and how these characters are connecting with each other. So before I give him a score for Empire of Light, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button and get it all in one spot. And if you have to see where Empire of Light ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Empire of Light a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Empire of Light. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.